So this is the build of the A1500 Plus. Here I'm screwing the back plate on for the 1200, and the screws are a bit tight on it because of the powder coating. It's quite a few of the screws are rather hard to get in, but once you get the thread going and get sort of the powder coating out of the way, it'll go in okay. There's only 3 screws at the back on the 1200, because otherwise the 4th one gets in the way of where the power goes. This doesn't affect the 500 because the power socket isn't right on the end like it is on the 1200. As you can see, there's 3 screws on the bottom that need putting in to hold it on. It's all very sturdy when it's all screwed up together. So just finished tightening these screws up. Like I say, they are a bit stiff because of the powder coating, but it seems a very good finish. It doesn't seem as if it would be easily scratched or marked or anything. Just got to tighten up the ones around the side, and I say there's just one on this side. Okay, that's all done. Now we turn the case over, and on this next bit I'm checking the motherboard for the position of the standoffs to attach the motherboard to the case. There's only 2 screws at the back to hold it in. I couldn't find any more that line up, but this isn't a problem because it's held in as well by the joystick and mouse ports on the left hand side from the back. Here you can see I'm just putting one of the standoffs in, just putting it in hand tight just to make sure it's in the right place. You can see fixed to that board my AGA Mark II flicker fixer. That's that, the red board that's, you can just see a small red board there. Now, this is the second standoff, which you'll have to excuse my back here. There we go, screwing it in. You want to over tighten these standoffs because you could possibly ruin the threads. Ruining the threads on the standoffs wouldn't be too bad, the brass standoffs, but you wouldn't really want to ruin the threads on the case. Right, now I'm just trying to line everything up again. Yes, this is the power cable that plugs into the existing power input for the Amiga. I'm just taking that off because it's getting in the way a little bit. Right, so we line the motherboard up. Get the ports through the holes in the back. Just a little bit of wiggling about and it all goes into place. There you go. Now this is screwing in the joystick port. I won't show you all these, I'll just show you a couple of them, but you're just screwing the ports in just to hold it tight. I don't know whether they're all really necessary, to be honest. Never really come across a joystick or a mouse that has the screws to screw in them anyway. This is I've cut here, and this is with them all screwed in, and now I'm just putting the power connector through. And I found with this it won't go through with the plug on, so it's best to take the plug off and then push it in and put the plug on from the other side. So first of all I'll plug it back onto the little board. There's a little board on the side of the case that powers the Amiga. You plug the main power supply into that. So just getting the that's it, plugging it in. Quite a tight fit, which is pretty good. I'm a little concerned there's no plastic cover on the back of the power adapter. I thought there would have been, really. And plug the cable into the back of that, and then that is all ready for being powered. Quite a neat little solution. Right, this is an earth wire to the AGA Mark II fixer, and it's just like a little earth lead on it. I don't know if it's really necessary, but I thought, you know, I might as well connect it up since it's a metal case and there's quite a few earth points. So I just took one of the screws out holding the adapter board on and just mounted it onto that bit. Exciting stuff watching somebody screw screws into a case, isn't it? Right, there we go, that's that bit done. Yeah, the next bit I'm going to do here is just to connect up the cables for the LEDs and the power switch. Actually, I've already got the power switches already connected, but these are just the LEDs, and there are two sets. The other set that isn't connected is for a PC, and not a good idea to connect the Amiga to the PC ones, because the PC needs the resistors, got like a resistor pack on it to knock the voltage down, and the PC one hasn't. So if you put the Amiga on the PC ones, you'd probably blow the LEDs. Right, now we're on to using the mounting bracket to put the floppy disk drive in, and what you need here as well is some standoffs on the floppy drive itself. It just needs to be up that little bit higher to enable you to press the eject button. I'm not certain on this footage whether I'm putting them on or taking them. I think I'm taking the original ones off on this footage, but I'm just making sure I've got it the right way round. Yeah, the angled bracket goes towards the front of the case, and there's 4 screws to put in. There we are, screwing it in, but this is before I put the standoffs on, and I found it wouldn't line up when I tried it this way. So they're only small standoffs, but if you take the ones out that are probably on the drive, on some of the drives, and then screw the ones that come with the case in, and then screw into that, it just gives it that bit extra height so that everything lines up properly. As you can see, I'm having a bit of trouble getting this to line up. You can also see in the background that I have already fitted my accelerator card. That's also the red card you can see through the hole in the back of the case. I didn't order the keyboard. I thought I might go for a wireless solution with mine, so I'm trying to find some sort of keyboard that's looks a bit like an Amiga one. I'm trying to find a white one so it matches. Some sort of old style looking one. I lost some of the footage here because the phone rang and I forgot to start the video camera up again. So what I'll do on the end of this, I'll just put up a photo of what the finished case looked like inside. There's still a bit of work to do on it, but yeah, okay, thank you for watching and goodbye.